Hello guys and welcome back to my channel Vivek Angrezi Kumar. As you can see in the screen, today we will study As You Like It by William Shakespeare. As we are changing the genre now we will study comedy rather than tragedy, and it is one of my favorite comedies because in our class 10 syllabus of ICSE, As You Like It was prescribed, and it was the first time I got to see a work of William Shakespeare. So let us start the video. As You Like It by William Shakespeare is said to be written around 1599, and it was published in 1623 in William Shakespeare's first folio. Its genre is comedy, pastoral comedy, and the main characters of the play are Rosalind. She is the eldest daughter of Duke Senior, and when she goes to Forest of Arden, she is disguised as Ganymede. The second character is Celia. She is daughter of Duke Frederick and a cousin to Rosalind. She is deeply in love with Rosalind and always follows Rosalind wherever she goes. The third character would be Duke Senior. He is the rightful duke of the place, and he is banished by his brother. And and now Duke Senior has shifted to Forest of Arden for living. Then we have Duke Frederick. Duke Frederick is the usurping young brother of Duke Senior and is father to Celia. Now, if we talk about other characters, then we have three sons of Sir Roland de Boys. Roland de Boys, the first son is Oliver. Oliver is the eldest son of Sir Roland de Boys, and he is given the responsibility of dividing the property among his two younger brothers. The second younger brother is Jacques. And the third younger brother is Orlando, who is the younger son of Sir Roland de Boys, and he falls in love with Rosalind. As all the three sons of Sir Roland de Boys have been introduced, now we go for comic and rustic figures. The most famous comic figure is Touchstone. He is the court jester, and he accompanies Rosalind and Celia to the Forest of Arden. He is one of the most loved fools of all the Shakespearean comedies. Now we have Charles. He works as a wrestler in Duke Frederick's court. Then we have Adam. He is an elderly servant to Orlando. He is loyal and selfish and has been working with Roland de Boys and his family for a very long time. In the act one of the play, As You Like It, we find Orlando complaining about his brother Oliver to his loyal servant Adam. Orlando reveals that how Oliver is mistreating his other two brothers and is not dividing his property equally. In the later part of Act 1, we find a wrestling match being organized between Orlando and the court wrestler Charles. Oliver, the oldest brother of Sir Roland de Boys, instigates Charles to kill Orlando during the wrestling match. while participating in the wrestling match, Orlando meets Rosalind, the daughter of Duke Senior, and also Celia, who is daughter of Duke Frederick. These two sisters pleads Orlando to not participate in the wrestling match because Charles had already defeated three soldiers and seemed to be in a violent mood. When Duke Frederick sees that Rosalind was supporting Orlando in the wrestling match, he asks her to leave the palace. Celia, her daughter, and the court fool Touchstone follows Rosalind to Forest of Arden. Orlando, on knowing that his life is in danger, also goes to the Forest of Arden with his loyal servant Adam. Duke Senior, who is the older brother of Duke Frederick, has already been banished by Duke Frederick to Forest of Arden. Duke Senior is living a simple and peaceful life in Forest of Arden with some of his loyal followers. Meanwhile, Celia and Rosalind also go to Forest of Arden, but Forest of Arden was not considered safe for women, so they disguise themselves into male characters. Rosalind is disguised as Ganymede, whereas Celia is described as Aliena. Orlando, or as we have already been told in Act 1, that Orlando, with his servant Adam, is now also present in Forest of Arden. Orlando is love struck by Rosalind when he meets her at the wrestling match. Out of his out of being lovelorn, he writes romantic poet on the name of Rosalind and hangs them on the trees of Forest of Arden. Rosalind, who is presently disguised as Ganymede, encounters this love poem of Orlando, and a playful banter between Orlando and Rosalind starts through the poetry. In the act third of the play As You Like It by William Shakespeare, we find that Orlando has already met Ganymede, the disguised version of Rosalind. Orlando does not recognize Ganymede, so the cure of Orlando's love is proposed by Ganymede. Ganymede says that she would role play as Rosalind to cure Orlando's love. Meanwhile, in the later part of the play, we find that the family tensions in the court of Duke Frederick has risen as every character of the play, such as Celia, Rosalind, and Orlando, have eloped from the court. Duke Frederick asks Oliver, the elder brother of Orlando, to go to Forest of Arden and inform him of the current situation of the forest. In the Act 4 of the play, As You Like It, we find that Orlando is being further tested by Rosalind uh, while she is disguised as Ganymede. She continues her witty exchange with Orlando, testing his love for Rosalind. We find that Oliver has reached Forest of Arden and he is being attacked by a female lion. When Orlando sees that his brother is attacked by a lion, he rushes and fights with the lion and saves Oliver. This incident changes Oliver's mind and he starts to trust Orlando again. In the later part of the play, we find that the famous seven stages of man is being staged by Jacques, where the journey of human life is reflected from his childhood to his deathbed. There is happy ending at the end of the play. And in the last act, we find that Rosalind reveals her true identity to Orlando. There are multiple marriages in the Forest of Arden. Rosalind weds Orlando, Celia weds Oliver, Taston weds Audrey, and Phoebe accepts Silvius. Duke Frederick also comes to Forest of Arden, but on his journey he meets a holy man and then he repents his action. Finally, he restores Duke Senior to his power, and at the end of the play, Hymen, the god of marriage, blesses every married couple, and the play ends in joy and reconciliation. So, this is the happy ending of the play As You Like It by William Shakespeare. At the end of the play, I want to discuss the most famous part of our play, which is the seven stages of man. In the seven stages of man, William Shakespeare discusses the journey of human from his childhood to his deathbed. And the first stage he considers is that of an infant who is mewling and puking at his nurse's arm. The second is of a schoolboy who is whining and does not want to go to school. The third is of a lover who is sighing as a furnace while remembering her lady love. The fourth stage is of a soldier who is very committed to his country and is very quick to involve in violence or fight. The fifth is of a justice who has round belly and is full of wise words. The sixth the sixth stage of human is of a lean person who is slowly getting older and older and has spectacle in his nose. While the last stage of human life is considered to be his second childlessness, where he where the person acts like child and and is without teeth, without eyes, without nose, and without taste. This is the most famous part of the play As You Like It and is considered as a masterpiece of William Shakespeare. So our video ends here. Hope you subscribe to my channel Vivek Angrezi Kumar and see you at the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.